Greetings everyone, please give a moment to make sure everything's set on up. You know I've been having some internet issues lately, so hopefully there's not any too big of issues. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Looks like everything's booting on up. Time for live stream windows. Yeah, that should make the live stream chat up and running. Looks like everything's good to go. Give me a moment to double check my other computer. And looks like everything's good to go. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see, I do have a handful of replays. Apparently some good 2v2s as well. So we'll try to do one today, maybe one tomorrow. My voice is not 100% today. Let's start with... Let's go ahead and start with this one here. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Couple Heroes 1 replay. Spawn south side as the US forces, we've got Tennessee. Spawn north side as the Panzer Elite forces, we've got a Soldatenwagen, we got 101. Interesting. I always love to see the Schimwagen. It's definitely the rare of the two initial units for the Panzer Elite. Maybe the rarest Panzer Elite unit in the game. No, that's probably still munitions half track. A little bit of lag there. Hopefully that's not too big of an issue. Verde de Grace sounds like French, but that's also not French. So maybe this guy is from the Indochina area, if I hazard a guess. Got multiple Schimwagens now deployed in the field. Very nice. The US player is playing some wire here, which is not really necessary. While it's nice to always have some extra protection there, but it's don't really want to spend your time building wire there. The chance of your opponent fighting from here is either something gone very wrong or very right. Rifle squad now deployed in the field. They can easily deal with the Schimwagens. Then again, Schimwagens are unarmed. At least the Panzer Elite version. Panzer Grenadiers heading down south. We do have, of course, the munitions sector being captured by the riflemen. And this fuel sector now being pursued as well. Panzer Grenadiers heading towards the VP. Fuel sector now being captured on up.
Objective secured. Rifle squad defending. We're Johnny on the spot with a bit of Jeep deployed.
Jeep deployed in the field. It has a 30 cal and not a 50. Just ignore the guy on the back. He does not know from what's the difference between the two. We do now have this sector has been captured on up. We do now have this engineer push away 4 as well. And here comes the first conflict. Jeep does get a small burst there onto the Panzer Grenadier. This Panzer Grenadier squad's heading down south. Does not get any bursts into there. Over here, got the Schimmelwagen captured this sector. A little bit of damage there. Panzer Grenadier is getting nice and close to the Schimmelwagen now. Engineers do fall back. And we've got the Jeep just slowly reverse on back. Over here, got more wire being pulled out. Going for quite heavy amounts of it. Could just go for a small bit there. Didn't have to go for this entire section, but he did. Our squad does get a volley into Panzer Grenadier. They were behind heavy cover, so easy win there for the Rifleman squad. Jeep's now pursuing the Panzer Grenadier, but the Panzer Grenadier, the Jeep has quite a bit of damage onto it, so it does need to fall back really soon. Does knock around the Panzer Grenadiers a little bit there, allowing the Rifle squad to get nice and close, taking minimal damage in return. At this point in time, the Jeep does need to fall back to find an engineer. Two Panzer Grenadiers pushing along the flank. Got two Rifle squads here. Does find this Panzer Grenadiers. Able to get some good damage. Got the Panzer Grenadiers coming over here for a nice little flank. Our squads do fall back. And we do have the Jeep back here getting repaired up now. Schimmelwagen trying to decapture this sector, but this will not be a cutoff sector for the munitions sector.
Johnson, you're on the flamethrower, so be careful.
Johnson has a flamethrower now. We're all doomed. We do not have the Panzer Grenadiers engaging the Riflemen. Only 2 windows on the side, which is adequate, but not great. Now the Panzer Grenadier push along the flank, just taking max range shots. Schimmelwagen straight forward. Rifle squad does both does fall back. Jeep not repaired whatsoever. We've got a landmine built here.
Point is ours. What say we lock it down?
Now the flavors of repairing the Jeep. Panzer Grenadiers pushing along the flank, trying to get these sectors. We do have the Schimmelwagen capture the mission sector. Well, got the Panzer Grenadiers moving over here. This sector, got the engineers decapturing the cutoff sector, will at least deny the fuel income. Missions income not being obtained. Crab squad does get suppressed there. Jeep push way forward, force back these Panzer Grenadiers. We do got a bit of wire. Whoa, got a bit of wire there, which means he's gone for Luftwaffe ground forces, right? Panzer Grenadiers do fall back there. We do now have supply yard being built. We do have the Panzerjäger command now being put on the field. Some 2-2s wouldn't be half bad.
Wire's clear.
Does cut a bit of wire there. But there may or may not be enough terrain to traverse there. Yeah, there is.
Cover me. This is recon.
Jeep receiving much needed repairs. Rifle squad just to stay back, get behind some heavy cover, rather than trying to push forward in or be caught with the pants down. Jeep straight forward. Flamethrower quality advance way forward as well. We've got the Jeep knocking around these Panzer Grenadiers. Perfect time for a grenade. Here comes the flamethrower. Oh, we got a landmine, Panzer Elite landmine. Which means he's gone for tank hunter doctrine. Or is that incendiary trap? That is in fact incendiary trap. Oh, he's gone for roadblocks. That's what it is, not Luftwaffe ground forces. So wire does give access to is available from the Scorched Earth going for roadblocks. So he's gone for roadblocks, has put an incendiary trap there. So Scorched Earth has been selected. Oh, got another incendiary trap has been detonated there. If I remember correctly, incendiary traps are pretty cheap, aren't they? Engineers may find the incendiary trap. It's been a while since last seen incendiary traps. I forget exactly how much they cost. Rifle squad does get Veteran C1 there. And unlike the Panzer Elite mine, it does not one-shot.
Recon on point.
Oh, it doesn't even. Light vehicles doesn't even trigger the incendiary trap. That's how rare I've ever seen them. So it is anti-infantry landmine only. Because when it comes to Schimwagen, it has three abilities. You got the incendiary trap, the standard Panzer Elite landmine, which is basically a just standard like ordinary landmine, nothing special about it. But I think it's a little bit bugged where British scope rifles can't see it, while the minesweepers can. Another incendiary trap here, very nice. And the last ability is from Luftwaffe Ground Forces, which is Mark Target, which I believe is absolutely free and just marks target to take extra damage. Which is a high micro ability, but in theory it sounds like it's pretty nice.
We're losing a munitions point.
Double Schimwagen here. Maybe just want to see the world burn and get a lot of incendiary traps on the ground. We do have incendiary trap there.
Point is ours. Let's see if we lock it down. Engineers, get the pistol.
We got the much more rare quad half-track being pulled on the field as well. A lot of unique assets, and I like this. Incendiary trap has been detonated. Looks like he's not paying close attention. He does get out of there. Take a bit of damage. Just need to get Triage Station on the field and get healed on up. As going to fall back. He does need some sort of form of AT. Which that may be a light ATF track being pulled out there. A Panzer IV C is perfectly fine. Our squad taking some damage there to fall back.
Open up some damage here.
Incendiary trap has been detonated. Another incendiary trap there? Or was that? Yeah, that had been a different one. Was it Jeep? Did Jeep take a severe amount of damage? I have no idea how fit the incendiary trap is versus light vehicles. It may have some pen rates, so it may actually do damage versus the Jeep. The Jeep is wounded. I wonder if it took damage over time from the incendiary trap. I have no idea. It doesn't trigger it, but may still get burned by it.
57 mil
Light
at your service.
M1 AT gun firing away against this structure.
Point is ours. What say we lock it down?
He maybe was trying to force fire the ground here to get rid of some of this wire, which he did.
Ready?
Now we get those movements fixed up.
Trial Center now pull on the field. We got another M1 AT gun being pulled on the field. He hasn't seen many anti-infantry assets or threats to his, well, infantry. So one AT gun's probably plenty.
We're losing ground out there.
Barraging? I think he's barraging the wire.
That's it. Construction finished.
Looks like he's barraging the wire. I wonder how fit the incendiary trap is versus the structures. He maybe will just able to run over the wire with the mortar half track. Howdy. He can run over the wire of a mortar half track. Don't need to barrage it. We've got regular US landmine now uploaded in field. I heard an incendiary trap somewhere. Yep, right there. Our squad takes some fire from these three Panzer Grenadiers as well as an incendiary trap.
Lock it down.
Engineers capturing some sectors, very nice.
Construction detail. Our work is done here. Ready for battle.
We got a munitions cache right now pulled up with the US player. Quad half track moving around. Howdy. Yep, that's still the same observation post. A regular booby trap's been triggered. Wow, why did that seem extra loud? Did both explosions go off the same time? Is that why it was extra loud? Am I crazy? I think all the explosions went off at the same time, so it made a very loud boom.
I got a bad feeling about this, Sarge. Check your ammo. Clear your
Five
sides.
squads pushing way forward.
On your right, coming up from behind.
Booby trap has been triggered here.
Stay by me and I'll keep you alive. Right, squad, taking fire.
Yep, got two separate explosions there.
Now, yeah. Under fire.
And one AT gun rolls missing light AT track. And Jeep moving around. Pant's gonna use straight forward. Our squad here. Quad half track getting some great volleys in the mortar half track. Light AT track trying to respond to the quad half track. Does get the shortage and crit there. AT gun can finish it off. Got the right squad falling back. Is Cindery mortar there.
Like mechanized here.
Has a shortage and crit, but no death crit. It's gonna try to creep away. But I don't know if he can traverse right there.
Ready?
Yes he can. Bar squad now pull on the field. Got the Jeep engaging these Panzer Grenadiers at close range. Flank guard does burn these guys, forcing them back. Quad half track has plenty of health at the moment. Light half track had trouble pursuing. Bar squad straight forward. Both Panzer Grenadiers are falling back now.
Yes,
Now that the quad half track does keep assistance, booby trap has been triggered, and does explode a little bit there.
We hold the
ready,
initiative.
taking fire.
Quad half track
Take Berlin by Christmas.
trying to retaliate against the light half track.
Engage. Where we at? Instruction.
Jeep trying to support out. Got better repairs on the light half track,
Casualties being
and quad half track does go down. Now the incendiary trap, there's got a decent number of them in the field. US player has a lot of mission sort on up, and he does not appear to have selected that doctrine just yet. The amount of missions he has, he could even go for airborne, go for some strafing runs if he so choose. Got double mortar half track now in the field. Incendiary trap there, still alive. We've also got the 4-man squad for the Panzer Elite.
Operation posts report we are losing.
Got a US landmine here. Jeep is still alive. Our squads are advancing. Panzer Grenadiers do fall back.
What's our plan?
Our squad heading up north. Incendiary trap here. Oh, there's double incendiary trap. Let's see how well that does. Does get flinched around there. Now he's on fire.
Reporting construction.
Does realize it and does fall back in time. Took a bit of damage, but he'll be fine enough. So we could see a potential squad wipe here. Two squads in the retreat path. Trying to go for a trap.
Our forces
And
are
doesn't
taking
even need to
casualties.
stop building the booby trap there. Panzer Grenadiers captured the central VP. Got a nice little burst there from the flanker. This Panzer Grenadier needs a fallback. Took severe damage. Trying to capture the mission sector now. Light half track firing away. Jeep Briefing Squad soon fire. Direct hit there from mortar onto the Jeep, damaging its engine. Engineers come for a flank. They should be forcing back, but the Panzer Grenadiers will need to fall back real soon as well. Some hits there. And the light half track does go to the M180
Unit
gun.
down. Engineering unit lost.
Engineers do get wiped on out. He still has one in the field, so he has access to do some building capability. Sticky bombs being researched.
B is in.
Level 1
Troops
sticky
can now make
bombs.
Sticky bombs.
Sticky bombs, it's probably an adequate time to go for it. Nothing critical at the moment he needs sticky bombs for.
Sector being
But it's really not a bad idea to get that early
Enemy
on.
is down to 300 points.
At least, especially when you're fighting against Panzer Elite. The Panzer Elite player does have all structures.
We're losing
Don't see anything being researched at the moment. And I think a landmine got detonated there. Maybe not. I'm not sure.
Taken over with lightning speed. Objective secured.
Bar squad push way forward.
We are upgraded and ready for execution.
Grenadiers with a single projectile on field. You could have held off on the Pantrek until later. Double M1 AT gun there. Jeep, fresh Jeep deployed on the field.
We are losing a sector.
This could be a good spot for a mortar hatchet the barrage. We do now have the Jeep engaging this Panzer Grenadier. We got some booby traps here and there. Landmine here does get spotted.
We are losing a sector.
Good little dodge there. This one a little bit late. Does get splashed pretty badly.
We must protect our munitions from enemy advances.
Got a pair of incendiary traps there, so he's going for double incendiary trap in these locations. I don't know how many incendiary traps is good. Looks like 2 is pretty lethal. While 1 can be tolerable. Schönwagen does take a little bit of fire there.
Achtung! Enemy forces are
The enemy
attacking
will
our
never
Move
be
traffic
able to
trigger
match the
does force them
efficiency of
back.
our support command structure.
Support command structure is now available.
Unit down.
And it looks like one of the Schönwagens do go down.
Scorched earth to eradicate the disease that is our enemy.
Scorches that VP. Consecrators will get this point decaptured. He could try Scorch and just cause issues. Yep, he will Scorch it, just cause issues. And looks like decapturing this sector may result in this sectors being cut off. It's hard to tell, the Jeep's in the way. Consecrators inside the garrison. It is 3 windows aside, so not enough for all of them, but probably adequate enough. More Panzer Grenadiers push along the flank. Got these Panzer Grenadiers as well. These guys taking a bit of damage, slowly being whittled down. And I do not. These sectors are blinking, so these sectors are not in supply. Panzer Grenadiers do take a little bit farther. Oh, there's a regular Sherman tank now on the field. This player did have a bit of munition stockpiled up, so he did get the Pinto mount for it. He has a lot of munition stockpiled up. At this rate, he could go for airborne. A landmine here, not detected. Panic strike rolls a miss.
Grenades have arrived.
That grenade's probably fine. Does get a good shot there in the mortar half track. We do have now the Jeep taking a bit of fire. Bar squad's wounded. Push right forward. Jeep does go down. Lots of bars here. 6 bars.
Enemy unit down.
Sherm tank going very aggressive. Mortar half track needs to get out of there. That maybe light AT half track. Yep. If he gets critted by light AT half track, he may need to go for armor and get the field repair going.
Achtung! The enemy is
Does get fully mobilized there.
Burn them out.
And does
We
go for
now
field
have
repair now.
incendiary grenades at our disposal.
Take a bit of damage there. The crits are not repaired on up. Verbal one does go down.
Our territory
Now for one flak
under
Irving.
attack.
Looks like the damage will be continuous, so he won't get immobilized.
Receiving you loud and clear.
More bounces in the Sherm tank. Sherm tank still gains good damage done. Pantrick squad does fall back.
Taking fire.
Mortar may finish it off. Mortar did finish it off there. Bar squads charging the way forward. Does throw Incendiary Grenade there and suppress them in the Incendiary Grenade. Throws out Pineapple in return. Does force retreat. Another grenade there. Good grenade hit there. Does fall back. One guy remaining. Leave one Pants Bandier left. Paws just fall back a bit. Scorches. Scorch the point, but I see it's still owned by him. And that's a capture symbol, not a repair symbol, so it is not scorched. Just damaged. Another, booby trap being set on up here. Motor half track may get sticky bombed. We got now Pershings available. Rifle squads has fall back. That's just Opal Blitz being crushed by M10. Mortar half track being pursued.
Capture complete. The point is on me now.
Oh, we got a booby trap activated somewhere, or a Cindery trap. We'll probably see a Pershing out in the next item for the US player. Now, triple capture failed the US player as well. He is slightly ahead in VPs, and that lead will grow.
Taking fire! Got resistance here! Point captured. Moving up to the left.
The sector have been captured. M10 straight
Losing
forward.
ground out there.
Bar squads straight forward. Looks like this VP has been scorched fully this time. But not to the ground. You can see it's still standing and sparking. But it means the signs of sparks of life. You can get it healed up. Bar squad optional on the flanks. Got a couple Pantrix there. Of course, light capture goes into aim shot ability. As good as on the rifleman.
Casualties being reported.
Casualties being reported. I'm not sure what squad went down. Rifle squad does go frag before falling back. Pantrix hits there onto the M10. Does throw another frag grenade there on the Pantrix squad.
They're hitting one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory.
M10 does go down.
Losing ground out there. We have a secured sector under attack.
Bar squad does fall back there.
We got company! Right fucking there!
They're hitting one of our
Base is
forward
taking
emplacements,
fire.
trying to take our territory.
Observation post does get destroyed. Bar squad is trying to engage the Pantrix squad.
Losing ground out there.
Does go and sink grenade on the rifle squad. He largely avoids it. He's gone for Scorcher, so he needs to perhaps keep his munitions a little bit high, bring in some sector artillery. He has no munitions to really stock caught up. He does not have Boom on the field. Flamethrower burning scorches that point. I guess it wasn't captured. Guess repaired.
The enemy remains strong. 300 men are losing the territory.
Flamethrower gains some great damage there. Another booby trap there.
We are coming under fire! Up
Pershing now blown in field with 2 M1 AT gun support. Humel's a nice asset, but you may need to go for his pair of Panthers. If the Hummel gets some, or not Hummel, the Pershing gets some efficiency, you can easily deal with the Panthers. Grenades been thrown. Fully wipes out before the booby trap gets completed.
The enemy is weakening even now.
Hummel barrage at the choke point, the exit and entrance up to his opponent's base.
Scheiße, the enemy is stealing a victory point from beneath our noses.
No light track shot there. Meg exploded. Does manage to escape on out of there.
Auto repairs are finished. Man up, barely needed. Don't fuck up.
VP's been captured. This VP is going to be repaired on up next. Pershing, no shots. I don't think it's even been spotted just yet. Almost a little bit exposed. US player has plenty of munitions for more allied field repair. Now got this sector being captured on up. Light ATF track moving around.
Territory cut off from supply.
Pushing on the mark. Squad, reinforce. Taking fire.
Bar Rife Squad pushing the way forward. And here comes a Hummel barrage trying to hit the engineers. First shot rained a little bit short.
Hold your fire! Coming up from behind!
Pershing pushing forward. Light attack track gets a spot there. Destroyed engine crit there. Field repair active.
You're losing a sector.
Does take a mobilization crit. Does get hit by the Panstrike squads. Needs to start targeting over here. Also needs to get more infantry squads over in this region. Bar squad straight forward. Maybe want to throw a grenade here. He has plenty of munitions, so try and get grenades to save the Pershing's going to be half bad. Allied field repair is now deactivated. So it does need to start eyeing, get some engineers towards the Pershings. Bar squad's trying to engage that Panzer Grenadier. Both these guys do fall back. Could be a full wipe here. No additional shots there. Pershing receiving some mortar hits there, which will deny the engineers. Booby trap and booby trap. Does take a lot of good hits there. Almost got wiped out there. Got this guy now trying to catch him up. Incendiary mortar burns that squad to death.
Our forces are taking
So mortar half track does go down to pass some sticky violence. AT gun does take out the Schimwagen. Bit of losses on both sides. Do have 2 levels of supply yard. Good to see the Pershing doing well despite direct tracks. Usually allied players waste their Pershing. So to a certain degree, yes. There's also one of those things where the Panzer player has not deployed a pair of Panthers, or at least now there is. This could be the part where the Pershing goes down. Having both the... Nope, thank you for the follow. Durable 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Welcome to the stream. Light ATF track goes down. With 2 Panthers situated against the Pershing, it's going to cause a bit of issues. Can use some more field repairs to pop off this up quickly. Destroys the incendiary trap with a bit of AoE. It looks like the Pershing's doing just fine. I would say keep the interior side, get the repairs going. But interior side inside the garrison, trying to flame down the Panzer Grenadiers. Our squad's straight forward. Could use he may just save up for Allied War Machine to get it recovered. Our squad. We do have actually field repair active. Field repair or Allied War Machine active there. A little bit mismanagement overall. Stick bomb there, and both Panthers falling back. So Allied War Machine being completely wasted. Rep squads do take some damage there. And more damage there. As well as there.
What are my coordinates?
And as well as there. And decides to fall back and avoids the last explosion to kill him. Bar there. Easier to try to get to that point. They need to help out the Pershing's repair. It is still quite wounded. You may just need to pop this other field repair. He has enough munitions for it now.
Secured. Rifle squad defense.
Probably a good idea.
Casualties being reported.
We have the point. Damn well gonna keep it. They've got a stall time. Crushing under attack.
Does take some hits there. Bounce. No field repair. Looks like he's going to let it go down.
Main cannon destroyed. We're screwed. I got a bad feeling about this, Sarge.
Far right squad does fall back there. Far right squad does force back the Panzer Grenadiers. Power squad is for triple vet, does miss the grenade, does fall back now. 180 gun here.
Look alive.
We'll probably see another Pershing out relatively soon. But now,
We have a threat
there
to our
is no
victory.
replacement ITF track, which was one thing that really killed the Pershing. Though it did finish off the light ITF track. I don't know how much manpower damage it got
Enemy is
on the
down to
field.
500 points.
Seemed like it got a decent amount, but probably not a full 800 like you mentioned. Incendiary trap there. And I think a US landmine got detonated there. And this our squad needs to be not on top of that point. Rap squad there, but C2 rap squad does get suppressed.
Forces are taking casualties.
Rifles, ready for battle.
We do now have a booby trap being established. Got it. I have noted. Oh, that's good damage there. I don't really know the exact or any reinforcement rates off the top of my head in Couple Heroes 1. Couple Heroes 2,
front lines are
yes, not
collapsing.
necessarily Couple Heroes 1. Got now the Panther straight forward. Right now, the Panzer League player does have a little bit of munitions stockpile, not a whole lot, for command points. Pershing pull on the field, push way forward. Far right squad advancing. It's a good shot there. Does see double pan strike there, but also got these guys pre-stacked on up, so maybe good idea to focus down on these guys. Try to get one good shot. Good shot there on the Panther. Does take some bounces there. Rolls a miss. Bar right squad pushing over there. The AT gun destroys the roadblock. As good as now falling back there.
We are losing ground.
Late response does not get exploded. Pershing still needs repairs. We're sense and miss. You see the pen there.
You men are barely needed. Don't fuck up.
Other Panther push right forward. We do have a captured M180 gun there, one level veterancy. Balance is there. Pershing does need to fall back, getting repaired on up. Looks like he scores a point on the riflemen. Bar squad, bar rifleman squad does get a stick bomb off. Destroyed engine credits as well. M180 gun here. Panzer grenadiers are falling back. Good shots there for C3 in this rifle squad. Got a decent amount of efficiency in these riflemen. Boomer barrage running in. May have splashed the Pershing a little bit. His two remaining rifleman squads both have efficiency 3. And does take it out there with the AT gun. I suppose a little bit too risky trying to use the Pershing.
Losing a victory point.
Gain efficiency on the Pershing is always quite nice. M180 gun now efficiency 2. could see Field appear to help out with the engagement here.
Already out of supply.
Good shot. Does take a bounce. Flamethrower charged way forward, getting some breathing room for the Pershing. Field repair help him win duels. After all, it generally feels like the repair ability allows him to repair more damage than the DPS of a single Panther.
We've got new recruits.
We're losing ground out there.
Heavy armor up.
Does take a pen there. Field repair now active. Gotta be careful of that single pan strike. Does take a pen there. Does go down.
Territory cut off.
2 DPS sources rather than 1. Killed off the person through the field repair.
Losing a munitions point.
Bar squad straight forward. Got the Panzer side of this garrison. Sherman Crocodile. I was not expecting a Sherman Crocodile. I can see Sherman, I can see M10, but not Sherman Crocodile alone. He's fighting against Double Panther. He does have only one AT gun going. Throws a frag grenade there. Great grenade there on the AT gun.
Enemy
Does get
unit
decrewed.
down.
This Travis squad could grab the AT gun and turn it onto the Hummel. Panzer grenadiers do get wiped on out. Flamethrower hitting the Panzer Grenadiers.
Have resistance here!
M1 AT gun trying to set on up. I think he's trying to engage the Panzer Support Command, not the Hummel. That was a good idea to hit the Panzer Support Command. This Hummel shot, that's a good shot there.
57 here.
We got triple AT gun here. One AT gun does get through. Crocodile sending fire to the Panzer Grenadiers. Hummel, I don't know how they repair. Looks like the Crocodile is getting damage from the Hummel. You see the handstrike shot there. Gets 8 injured crit onto it. Could get some crushes there. Two of the guys get crushed. Does go down. Hummel goes down. Don't think it was from the AT guns. Panzer Grenadiers pushing down south. Show the kills, the number of kills on the Panther. Sure, just give me a moment. This Panther, the one that's remaining, has 9, 1, and technically 1. Well, that probably just crushed a bit of wire there. Good shot there. Rife squad falls back. Flamethrower straight forward. Does force him back there. Right now, we've got a double catch for the Axis player. This point is not scorched at the moment. Got 3 Panzer Grenadiers, 1 Panther.
Looks like we fight today.
2 Riflemen and a Flamethrower squad. Lost all of his AT guns. Has demounts decent reserve of resources, but no Pershing. Well, I think he's eyeing for the Pershing. Blah. Thank you. We do now have the Rifle Squad and Flamethrower straight forward. Both Rifle Squads do that. Veteran C3, that's Sector Artillery. And that Flamethrower Squad does get finished off by the Panzer Grenadier.
Allies are down to 50 points.
Rifle Squad here taking some fire. Does the capture Central VP. Gotta stay out of this sector. Looks like these guys may have been flinched into the Sector Artillery. Next round could land right here. I don't know how precise these lines are. Does capture that VP there. Drops a bar.
Our front lines are
Pershing push way
collapsing.
forward. This Panzer Grenadier does pick up the bar.
Supply lines
Gets a great hit there. Drops the bar and scorches the VP. Rifle Squad needs to fall back. Can't be losing these Vet 3 riflemen.
enemies after our victory.
Not like he has much of anything else. Right now, the Panzer player probably should not have scorched this point. Probably should have fully captured it because he's so close to a VP victory. It's best to capture these points and just go for the win. He is going to get this sector captured on up unless the Pershing says anything. Does get fully captured. The Pershing got a pretty good shot there.
Pershing ends the field.
We're ready to move in. Just give the order.
Save up for a few to prepare for the Pershing. Not sure what else anything has on the build queue.
We're down to 25
Going for squad
points.
engineers, that's probably not half bad yet. Even whether it be for repairs in the Persian, or just simply head over here to pick up and capture the point, just get a minesweeper on it and you'd be perfectly fine. Try and get another booby trap there. This is the Southern VP has been captured. Stick bomb there on the Panther. Game changing crit. Oh, there's a Panther on this squad as well. Our squad looks to throw a nice little frag grenade down the Panzer Grenadiers.
Enemy unit down.
That squad fully gets wiped on out. This Panzer Grenadier squad does fall back as well.
Pershing ready for battle.
Panther has his engine crit at the moment.
Eyes on me, infantry.
Our squads may just want to fall back, get reinforced and repaired and healed up. Got another M10 on the build queue, which is not a bad idea to help support himself fighting against the Panthers. The Panzer League player right now does have just 4 Panzer Grenadiers and the Panther.
Pride of the fatherland.
That's what I heard. Incendiary trap up here. Our squad needs to fall back. Pershing rotating around to engage the Panzer Grenadiers. A little bit wounded. Here, the Fair can be helpful to pop off itself.
Hunter, we must
Rolls a miss there. Does have Vet 1. Vet 2 Panther versus Vet 1 Pershing. Plus, there's also the M10 support by getting engaged by Panzer Shrek. Bar rifle squads here. He may try Ive Grenade here. Both our squads do fall back. Get some bounces there. Up north, VP has been captured. So now there's double cap for the US player. Great shot there. M10 does go down. Some crushes. I think I just saw an AT grenade thrown by the Panzer League player. That's not a good idea. Just save for sector artillery. Another M10 point field. Field repair is still active, so the Pershing needs some much needed healing. One Panzer Grenadier is down entirely. M10 rolls a miss there. Panzer heading down south trying to help engage these units. Bar squad's heading to that VP. Panzer Grenadier does fall back. That one does fall back as well.
Achtung, the enemy is impacting. Come for Belair's victory point. Comrades have given their lives for the homeland.
AT gun does get decrewed. There's a good shot down the mortar half track. Starting to fall back now.
They're in our base. They're hitting our base.
And mortar half track does go down.
Enemy forces engaged.
Bar rifle squad straight forward, trying to get sticky bomb off on the Panther.
The Americans are capturing a sector.
Does avoid the booby trap. AT gun does receive a direct hit there. And looks like it will get decrewed. Fire squad heading up here, only 3 members versus this 4-man squad who's unvetted. Does get inside the garrison.
The enemy
AT gun
is
will get
weakening even
decrewed.
now.
M10 here, Pershing down south. Does use field repair to help pop himself. Got double M10 on the field. Try to go for the AT gun. Looks like probably just not captured up because it's pretty almost death. AT gun gets destroyed and the Panzer Grenadier squad entirely. This Panzer Grenadier squad will fall back. Repair up that VP now. Rifle squad right there. Receiving fire from this Panther. Pretty much. He only has what, those 2 Vet 2 or Vet 3 riflemen. Pershing's out of Veterancy 2 as well, so this is getting dangerous level of veterancy for the Pershing. M10 starting to get picked off there, but looks like just going to draw some fire. Gonna kill the crit there. The short engine crit there. And the Panther does go down, getting the Pershing Veterancy 3. That will annihilate everything. Panther's no longer viable. You have to basically get light AT half-track crit shot and then take out from far. I think if field repair, oh, out of control. He does not have enough munitions for a field repair, but the M10 should just fall back and repairs. He can always hold that in reserve and wait till he sees a armor asset, or try to go for some crushes with it.
Losing a victory point. We are losing a victory
The US players at 3 VPs, the Axis players at, or the Pensley players at 146. Knocks around this guy here, who's trying to capture the VP, or decapture it.
We are losing a sector.
He is going for an AT grenade, which could have killed Deck. Maybe it'll kill him off. But he got interrupted. Good shot there.
Objective secured.
The enemy is after our victory.
Far right squads push away forward. Both these Panzer Grenadiers now falling on back. This Panzer Grenadiers or Rifle Squad captured that VP. Let's see, what is the Panzer League player going for? He has back of the 5 Panzer Grenadiers. March going for another pair of Panthers at minimum, deal with the Pershing, but Pershing Veterancy 3. It'll take a bit of time for this to get repaired on up. Sector artillery in this sector.
Forward supply lines are broken. The
Fire squad,
Americans are
while Veterancy
capturing
3
a
is
sector.
pretty wounded, and only 4 members left.
The upgrade is complete. In contact.
Unupgraded or fresh bar riflemen
One of our
receiving
sectors
cinder
is
grenade.
captured.
Rifle squad does fall back. Pens Grenadiers here. Rifle squad does fall back.
Forward supply lines are broken.
Good shot there. Got regular Sherman tank out forward as well. That's a pretty nice moment. His one is lacking AT. Goes an AT grenade. Goes another AT grenade. That almost took the Pershing. If he did get the AT grenade off here, that could actually could have killed the Pershing. US player needs to get this thing repaired on up. I know he has 3 VPs remaining, but he does have 2 VP points captured. He knows essential one Scorch. All he needs to do is make sure he doesn't lose both VPs. He can lose one and be perfectly fine. I get to that point there. Sherman takes here to support. We also got the AT gun here. Sherman tank received a bounce. Scorch that point there. He could probably take one of these rifle squads, just camp this VP up here to make sure it doesn't go down. Booby trap. Wait. Was he trying to... That's capturable. That is not Scorch. Look at that. That's the capture symbol. Okay,
Enemy has
never
kept
mind.
down an infantry unit.
I thought this thing was Scorch. It is not. I think I'm just going crazy.
The enemy
US
is
player
seizing
Fudge
our
go for field
territory.
repair as soon as he can. It's worth it just trying to keep the veterancy on the Pershing. Got a Panstrike squad here. Does fall back. Could have possibly took the Pershing. It's hard to tell.
Point is ours. What
Try and prep this one there. Both our squads fall back. AT gun grab. Good shot there by the Sherman tank. Pershing his way forward. He's got to be very careful. Keep this distance. Avoid the AT grenades. He knows his opponent has them.
They got us covered. Taking fire.
Bar right squad pushing to the center. Panzer Grenadiers do fall back. Got this one Panzer Grenadier here. This VP is almost captured. I wonder if the Panzer player realized this VP is not scorched. And that is, in fact, scorched. Even though it's about to get fully captured. But the US player has single capture in his favor. Possible capture here. Because I have to keep on reminding myself, because that is not scorched. Not scorched. Scorched. Can you tell the difference? I can't.
Ready to fight, sir.
I think one giveaway the US player should realize that point is actually not scorched is he triggered booby trap. Repairing does not trigger booby trap, only capturing. Good shots there. Field repair active, very nice. The Sherman takes you to the repairs as well.
We are winning this battle.
This point is being captured, but that can be fully captured, and the US player will be fine. He will have it'll be a neutral capture at that moment in time. As a player, I'm not sure what he's trying to go for. I think he's trying to play the VP game with 3 VPs or left for his opponent. That may be a good call, honestly. But he's not capturing multiple sectors at once. He's just going for one sector. And now the US player realized, hey, at that point I can capture. I should capture it. Panzergrenadiers are falling back. Those get fully wiped there. I think the Panzer's window of able to win the game is collapsing quite badly. He has now a capture against him.
The Americans are capturing
Pershing
the
has
sector.
decent amount of health to tango with infantry.
Fall in, recruit.
Manpower's at nearly 500. Need 1,000 for a Pershing. Maybe a Martyr at this point in time. Against a Sherman as well, that's probably a little bit not strong enough to hold back 2 units. He probably needs double Panther. This point, it's not being captured. Fully captured, got a triple capture against the Pensley player. He asked to decapture 2 points as soon as possible, but he's only hitting the 1 point, so it's probably going to be game over.
We have 25 points. We are on the brink of utter failure.
Light AT track on the build queue. Far too late for it. And, yep, this is probably going to be game over. Got some damage there. Incendiary grenade there, and that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get started on the next replay, I need to use the restroom. Please give me 1 moment. My apologies. I had to use the restroom. Alright, let's go on to the next replay. Apologies for my drink open up. Let's see, that was this one here. And let's do a 2v2 next. Let's see. Something tells me I'm not going to like this one, number of slit trenches. So it could be a reference to creeping barrages as well. I don't know if the World War II, the British used creeping barrages. By the way, let's get started. Greetings everyone, and great here for another Couple Heroes 1 replay. Spawn top side, or bottom side, left side as the British forces. We've got Lucky, Stillet. Spawn as the US forces. We've got Gaburu, which is that name well enough. Spawn as the Paisley forces. We've got Brutal Hummel. And spawn as the other Paisley player. We've got Noswilly. No idea how to pronounce that. Rifle and trenches and Big Blob.
Section reporting.
So heading to this munition sector there, so he's probably going to pack up his HQ, make his way there. And he's going for a very quick tier 3 into an AT gun rather than Greyhound. Excuse me. Kanagrad's catching up these northern sectors. No need for M8 all, so no Greyhound. New section creeping the way to this fuel sector. HQ not redeployed just yet. Going for a Bren carrier. Probably gonna head up north and pick up this guy here. Mission sector has been captured. Just heal Blob, ATs, MB snipers. The user player may go for snipers. Transgrenadier is heading down south. We do have the Kanagrad also advancing as well. Heading down south for winter. And trying to decapture that point there. Trying to prevent the British player from redeploying his HQ there. But his HQ truck's not even packed on up at the moment. Let's go powerful engagement, some good heavy cover. Panzergrenadiers trying to capture this point. Oh no, that's this Kanagrad. Got more Panzergrenadiers heading down south. Other rifle squad for fire support as well. Engineers advancing. The point does get decaptured. Minor victory at this point in time, so it's not a big point contention for the Allies. Granny carrier advancing. We'll probably see one of the Pansley players go Scorched Earth. The other one will probably go for the Frost Ground Forces, but that's not guaranteed. Because honestly, having one double Panzer, double Scorched Earth can also be very annoying with double sector artillery. But I think sector artillery works better if they're on this side of the map, with this sector being sectored. If that makes any sense. So maybe not double Scorched Earth, probably just one, because Hummels is still very good. Got the NMG carrier upgrade now on the way. Got a number of Panzergrenadiers here. Got this Panzergrenadier pushing along the flank. And glad to capture that munition sector. We do have this field sector being captured on up. You will now have infantry half tracks, so 4 reinforcements now from Penn Elite players. They need some Panzer trucks in order to displace everything here. We got a triage center or casualty cleaning station, so using medical ability could be quite nice. Rifle grenade, that will be particularly useful here. Very nice. Rifle squads could try to advance the heavy cover there. Sending his teammates to back off a little bit, let the rifle grenades do their work. You can load the rifle grenades in the back of the Bren carrier as well. Get some good splash hits there. In fact, it may be good to load the rifle grenades in the back of the Bren carrier, but looks like he's backing off either way. That squad is wounded. Rifle squad's push right forward. Scope rifle squad with them as well. heal soon. I guess he just, oh yeah, needed munitions. It depends. These players are blobbing quite a bit, like we saw there, even though they're just all sticking around the heavy cover. If the US player could go for airborne and go for strafing runs.
Contact! German infantry! Taking fire!
Panzergrenadiers backing on off a little bit.
Trench complete! You want us to move in?
Sledge trench now deployed on the field. Ground carrier and rifle squad moving around. Double cannon grad here, one for each player. No doctrine select on this one. No doctrine select on that one either. So both Panzer League players have not selected a doctrine. They do not have the infantry have track push way forward. I think looks like it's just an unupgraded squad on the back of it. No MMG carrier just yet. He did cancel the upgrade. He always can throw the lieutenant back of the Bren carrier so it can be taxied around. Oh, that guy just needs some medics. He really should not dismount that one. Keep it low in the back so it doesn't disintegrate.
Ready to go!
We do have medics back here, so he really should fall back with that really wounded one there. It looks like he's just going to keep the both back there, a little back in the back of the half track to get healed on up. I hear 222 now firing away. Here it is. Force back the rifleman squad. We've got field support truck and Brens. Plus on this map, Brits always can use tactics of camping the strategic point in the middle. There's nothing more satisfying than ZPE's overrun at the end. Yep. Hummels can be great at that. And we do have doctrine selected. We do got Luftwaffe ground forces for this player.
Forces are trying to overrun one of our sectors.
222 does spot the field support truck, getting some damage there. We do have now a slick trench deployed on the field and garrisoned by US riflemen. Does throw an incendiary grenade there. He does scuttle it and falls back. Good idea. Decent rifle grenade there on the Luftwaffe ground forces. Got a number of light vehicles here.
Germans are seizing territory from us.
222 push away forward. Another slit trench there with riflemen in there. He does scuttle it and falls back.
Strippers are under attack.
Forcing the Axis players, the Panzer League players, to spend their munitions. A couple more rifle grenades fired off there. Another sapper, or a sapper deployed in the field. We got now the Luftwaffe ground forces. They don't get wiped out there. Rifle grenade does not pen the 222.
Their infantry trying to push through us! Stay wet, sir! What now?
Grand Squad 4, rifle grenade shooting over there. Grand Squad does get sight of the garrison, along with the lieutenant. 2 wounds on the side, so it'd be good for the Brens themselves, which makes it okay, not great. Lieutenant could stay in the garrison, let the intersection get in front of the heavy cover or behind of it. Trash track moving around. Pretty sure there's double pan trucks loaded in the back of it. Yes, there is. Both of them still quite wounded.
Captain ready for action.
He does get spotted nice and early. Got the Bren carrier here, no MMG carrier.
Orders coming in.
Rifle squad's ready to help out. Got some healing there for his teammate. Very nice. Captain here as well. M180 gun in the region.
Bloody hell, they've zeroed in on us!
Medic does get shot up. Let's just ask the teammate to charge forward with him. Great shot there by the rifle grenade squad. Lieutenant received a bit of fire there. One British medic still alive, so he's getting some casualties. Got the double Panzerstrike squad here. Takes out the Freddy carrier immediately. Lieutenant and Captain took a nice hit there. Rifle squad's now making their advance. Got the M1 gun here. Martyr on the field. 2-2's back on off. Mortar half track doesn't take any fire there. Stuart advancing. It looks like it will probably be destroyed by the Martyr. But the M1 gun supporting out the Martyr. Out of control there. Both goes down. The Martyr has been martyred.
Contact reports show the German
And the
vehicle
Lieutenant
will
does
knock out
get a
that last
incendiary mortar there. Is eventually one.
Bloody hell, they zeroed in on us!
Those hands are gonna shit when they see this! Save me!
Go, go, go!
Bar rifle squad here. Wall kill gap. So he's saying attack a certain wall segment. Which wall? I'm not sure. Maybe referring this hedge line. I don't think he's referring to here, so he must be referring to hedge line. Ah, here you go. Attacking this hedge line there. We got the Piets there who wore camouflage. Not sure what doctrine the British players selected. I think you would have a bit more than 2 and almost 3 command points by now, but maybe I could be mistaken. And he just brought in a Royal Artillery. I was going to say, I just hope it's not going to be Royal Artillery. He's gone for Royal Artillery. Because Royal Artillery is the default British doctrine. I just like to see different stuff. Luftwaffe ground forces get forced on back. Both those guys falls back there. Skulls the slit trench. Bar refs one out full in field. Mortars raining on in.
Oi, listen up, kids. Enemy action!
Rocket grenade there. Does send a miss. Got the mission sucker recaptured. Bar rock squad straight forward. Intersection reform. Sticky bomb onto the 222. Damage engine crit, of course. Rocket grenade. Force Panzer Grenadiers get some good damage there. Got a lot of allied infantry. Right now, I think short barrel Panzer IVs would be quite nice. And then again, I say that whenever I see a blob, because I just like seeing high explosive hurled blobs. Got a Kaliningrad here, camouflage. Wait, did both go for Luftwaffe ground forces? We got double Luftwaffe ground forces. No scorched earth. That's interesting. I don't think that's a great idea going for double Luftwaffe ground forces. This guy also needs medics or borrows teammates because these guys are wounded. He has all 4 structures as well. And going for something of the Kampfgruppe company. Probably a Panzerstrike upgrade. We got smoke grenades. Oh, we got the rifle smoke grenades. You actually rarely ever see that. 25-pounder now pulling field. Captain in the slit trench, keeping it nice and warm. Captain is also now very warm. The Panzerleague player helped him out, keeping it nice and warm.
Overwatch abilities have been passed down the line.
I think this one time the rifle squad should eye to get in the slit trench. Don't think the British player can really use it right now. And that slit trench is still there. This guy needs, don't build it. Now the trench is built. Rock spawn is getting in there or in here. The double Hensel Shaker Run could be very powerful if they have targets. If the allies don't really well armor, then it's not really targets. The current rate, the US player style would suggest he's going for infantry, but then again, he can go for either infantry or armor at this moment in time.
Are losing a strategic sector.
Luftwaffe ground forces get inside the slit trench. Scope rifles push forward. This rough squad does get forcing back. Scope rifle.
Initiative is ours. Victory countdown starts.
Grand squad does take a bit of damage. Panzer Grenadiers straight forward. Grenade there. Rifle grenade. Rifle grenades can clear out the slit trench, but this being donated like this is not a good idea.
Contact! German infantry!
Losing contact with the strategic
We do
sector.
now have Panthers on the field, and maybe a good idea if the as much as I hate seeing mass Panthers, the Panzer players could just try to go for a large number of Panthers, try to take out the British player, force them back out of the forward retreat point. New section over here, Fallschirmjägers to fall back. 25 pounders now available, so we've got multiple 25 pounders.
An ammo storage
Kaliningrad trying
facility is
to
being
decapture the
overrun.
munition sector, just try and be annoying.
Listen up, you fucking wankers.
Bloody hell, they've zeroed in on us! German infantry!
Senior grenade was thrown in the slit trench. He can simply let his teammate keep occupy of it. Camouflage Kaliningrad there. We've got two 222s here. Got a Panther here. This 223 here. Panther down south. And one of the 18 gun patrol forward, 70 pounder being established there.
We can bloody do it here!
Build complete over here.
Extended line! Move!
I think he realized one of his opponents had gone for incendiary grenades. Bolsheviks now inside the trench. He decides to scuttle it. And when he takes on Vegetable 1 gets a good pen there. 70 powder now firing away as well, revealing itself. Another Bolshevik here, so it looks like this player is going for a large number of Bolsheviks. This Bolshevik is being set on fire. Does take out one of the M180 guns. Sin powder can start engaging the 222s. Rolls a miss there. Flame Shaders do back out the garrison. Incendiary mortar does connect these guys. Does force them back. Double Panther inside that slit trench. They've not been doing a good job keeping those slit trenches scuttled. Rifleman throw a grenade. Does eat a little bit. I heard counter battery is now available. Grenade there. Does dodge it, but takes some losses. Another rifle grenade there. That guy does fall back. Possibly gets wiped out. Scuttled it. Hands grenades at this point in time just need to fall back.
Sapper unit ready.
Kaliningrad moving around. I wonder if that Kaliningrad. Making some damage there. Mortar half track. Get double mortar half track by the Fallschirmjäger player. Panther skirmishing around.
We're done here.
Another slit trench built there. This VP is currently neutral. Despicable neutrals. Panthers advancing. They'll take in turn to clear out that slit trench with them. Looks like the 17-pounder is taking some damage here, probably from mortar half tracks. Sandy Powder taking some damage. And now the Forge Maker's not falling back. Ooh, took a nice hit there. Sandy Powder stays alive, got Repair Sappers repairing it on up, but half of them goes down to a mortar. Forge Makers or lift off ground horses getting wiped out there by the Bar Rifleman. It looks like 17-pounder does stay alive. The overheal will take a little bit extra time because that half the numbers. Got some smoke grenades being plotted up by the intersection once again, trying to capture the VP.
Let's get on with it, lads.
Bloody hell, they've zeroed in on us.
Contact reports show the German vehicle was knocked out at the last stage.
A lot of incendiary grenades the trench, maybe a little bit too many. Doesn't scuttle it, but actually just made it get burnt down. Bar squad's charging way forward. Forge Makers sitting down south. We don't see the anti-structure incendiary grenade from the Forge Makers onto the 17-pounder. When Forge Maker does get forced back by a frag grenade, he starts to fall back. He does have a casualty clearing station healing on up. He has 2 casualty clearing stations, so it does have twice the amount of medics. Bar squads here, takes advantage of that streak. Looks like Forge Makers will skip on other plenty of men. So the trench was not burnt down, pretty close to, and now the Panzer Elites are in there. Does Scuttle... I'm not sure if actually Scuttle got destroyed. It looked like it got scuttled. Does lose a squad there to a rifle grenade, and we do now have double left-10 here in the captain, providing powerful aura effects. We do have lots of stuff up here. The Jews haven't pushed forward recently. They may be just static emplacements to protect the northern VP.
I should have been an engineer.
Ocean Makers hitting down
Jerry
south.
knocked out an MG nest.
Hit a squad there. Good number of units there. Lieutenant does have efficiency 2 as well. With the British players at max up population. Not all Forge Makers are firing away. Looks like a mortar half track went down there. There's a little bit too much here for Forge Makers charging way forward. This guy doesn't even fall back. Falls back, follow them. This one Forge Maker may get wiped on out.
Battalion HQ has confirmed it can start securing resources from the area.
It did not. Got the resource acquisition now researched. And 25-pounder into the base. Dude's heading down south. Got the Panther getting repaired on up. Kind of grad here.
Fucking hell! Right, we lost
Multiple slit trenches now being built. And now I've got the Captain Vector target as well. Lieutenant here will go down for free, pretty much. That's Grenadiers do fall back. Multiple slit trenches along the flanks. We do have a chain of US AT guns. We got 4 AT guns in a line. You see the line of AT guns here, though this one is advancing. So US player is just supporting his teammate with anti-tank quite nicely. Rive squad does get fully wiped out there. Red is far away from Slit Trench. There's a lieutenant in this one. Does take a grenade there. Also, incendiary grenade on the lieutenant.
Jerry has 300 points remaining.
Decides to be in the trench, not scuttle it. Taking a bit of damage there. Got a British M1 AT gun here. Now got some Calliopes here. Gonna grab his way forward. I wonder if there's a Henschel. Yep, there is a Henschel. Let's see what everybody's gone for. The US player has gone for armor. As you saw with the Calliope, he has enough manpower to go for another Calliope. He does have both level supply yards. More Henschels strafing on in. Takes out the Calliope. Wait, oh, he's firing smoke? Wait, is this guys are actually trying to fire on the aircraft with the rifle grenades? Does take out the AT gun crew there. It looks like these guys are firing off rifle grenades against the aircraft. Okay. Kaliningrad here does get revealed. Got a landmine there. Which the landmine may reveal the Kaliningrad there. Mine all the map, because he... yeah. Another Kaliningrad straight forward. The other one could be recovered by Bergendiga. All Schwarzeneggers needs to throw... he does throw an incendiary grenade on the trench. Got a rifle grenade hitting this blob. Another round of Henschels, strafing a little bit of everything, causing issues. Here comes Calliope Rocket Barrage, close fire support onto his teammates into the trench there. Henschels now falling back, splashes some of these Pumas a little bit. More Henschels strafing on in. We also got sector artillery active.
Weapon crew reporting casualties.
Our squad engaging over here. Translate player number 1 has gone for Henschels, has access S mines. Other one has, of course, has essential active as well. I don't know what he's talking about. Killing already. I guess the Henschels may have destroyed one of the 25 pounders. Oh, here's a lot of aircraft buzzing over. This place has plenty of missions for more Henschels. Does spot this Kaliningrad. More Henschels being summoned. Looks like I got spotted by the Jeep. Kaliningrad has gone down. Best use a Bergen to get that recovered. US player may back to the game, maybe some lag. Two Panthers are now receiving Calliope rockets. All ammo mines here. His teammate wants him to go for mass landmines. He has 400 manpower. He has help with Calliope as well. He also only has one AT gun on the field. Falchion Eagles and Panthers not pushing down south. Triple Veterancy Captain, Double Veterancy Lieutenant, Single Veterancy Lieutenant. Boris will charge way forward to help out his teammates. AT gun sitting up, trying to fire away. Does get some bounces over there. Panzer Grenadiers to get inside the slit trench. This guy may, yep, does join him.
Enemy unit down.
These guys taking some damage. A lot of Falchion Makers here. One intersection do get wiped on out. With double casualty cleaning station, nope, one did get destroyed. With two, you can cover up a lot of casualties. Looks like one of these defenders got wiped out. Game from the crit there on the 2-2 does get destroyed by AT gun. Center counter does roll a miss. Do now have infused research on the bottom field. Got Calliope rocket barrage at these Panthers. One almost does go down.
Losing ground out there.
Panzer Grenadiers to go inside the slit trench. Decrews this AT gun looks like. Got many Panzer Grenadiers in these slit trenches. Panzer Grenadiers to get out of the slit trench. Now they realize it's double Luftwaffe. Concentrate all firepower on Kettenkrads. Panzer Grenadiers do fall back. Kettenkrad here. I wonder what the mission's rate. US player has a lot of resources stockpiled up. He does have both supply yard upgrades as well. And here comes another Henschel. His teammate can also join in with the Henschels. He's also joining in with the Henschels. Jeez, Allied War Machine on the Calliope getting body blocked by the Kettenkrad. Kettenkrad has gone down. Best use of Brigadier that recovered.
Enemy unit eradicated.
We've got these Falchion Makers push forward for spotting. Does get the left hand inside the slit trench. Sending a grenade there. Here comes Calliope to engage the Falchion Makers. The other side fall back. He may lose one of these Falchion Jaegers. Did not. He's asking for landmines.
Man up, barely need it. Don't fuck up.
Oh, we do have a Berkentigan now in the field. Recovering a Panther now. Let's see. We know about these two. Slit trench there. Don't know if there's any other vehicles on the field.
Our support command abilities have been upgraded.
There's no conflict up north. Panzer Grenadiers being pursued by the riflemen. They're Veterancy 3 and Veterancy 2 riflemen. These are 4-man squad riflemen. And the Panzer Grenadiers do fall back. Falchion Makers heading down south. Got a number of landmines here. He's declaring the land as mined. 17 pounder here as well. Split trench garrisoned by the Fallschirmjägers. Here comes a Clyde barrage. These landmines do get discovered. Fallschirmjägers take some damage there. These guys, command truck is slowly taking up the armored command truck. Fallschirmjägers need to fall back now. They do get fully wiped out there. And these guys are triple attack specialty Fallschirmjägers. Heroic charge active there. Armor command truck does go down. At this point in time, I just need to fall back with everything. Panther fully repaired. Soon there's enough munitions for another double, whatchamacallit, Henschels. There is a 221 or 222 there. Looks like 222. I think I see a broken cannon barrel. We do have now short barrel Panzer IV on the field. Very nice. Probably putting it right around here could be quite nice. A reach and provide presence on the map while also limiting the angle of AT guns. It's 160 VPs.
Vehicle recovery has been completed.
Oh, another short barrel Panzer IV. So we've got double short barrel Panzer IV. Does find a landmine as well as a landmine. Did get armored skirts.
Destroyed an enemy unit.
VIP rocket barrage right on in. Everything falls back out of the region. He still has the 2 repair squads nearby for the short barrel Panzer IV. Lots of units push forward. He needs short barrel Panzer IVs in this region. One Panzer Grenadier does get wiped on out. Anti-truck squad trying to engage the 17 pounder. Throws in Incendiary grenade on top of the repair squad. Very nice. And the 17 pounder at least get decrewed. Anti-truck attacks. Does get another shot down the AT gun. Does not destroy it.
We have lost a unit.
The Panzer Grenadier got ripped apart there.
We are waiting our orders.
Short barrel Panzer IV needs some repairs. So does the Panther. So does the 222. A lot of damage stuff there. Panther goes down.
Where's that fire coming from?
Double US sniper on the field, or in trench. Or put double sniper in trench. That sounds pretty nasty.
Loud and clear.
There's a reason why in Couple Heroes 2 they removed the capability of snipers being put in the back of a half-track or scout car.
Now able to enjoy the benefits of our Jaeger.
Does take some quite a bit of damage there, force him back. Short barrel Panzer IV trying to engage the armor command truck. He will probably need to set on up to get killed off, getting kills in a timely pace. AT gun set up right there. Does take a pen. Does take some pens there. Jeep does body block the short barrel Panzer IV. It does get taken out. Very nice. Panther will be recovered. Don't see any Kettengrads back here to be recovered. There's not been too much damage up here or much fighting at whatsoever. Since there's no Hummel, they also double short barrel Panzer IV. They don't really worry about the landmines being detonated by a stray shot.
Armor ready for
Hunter
orders.
recovered. Contact.
Looks like the French squad does take some damage there. Another trench being filled. Got the potion makers taking some damage there. Deployed as a marksman utilize.
Extended line. Return fire.
Double vet 3 bar squad hitting this on the map. That Luftwaffe ground forces stands no chance.
What's going on there? So scheiß.
To do this engaging. Both these have 0 kills. Got also a heavy assault grenadiers, heavy infantry. Does sprint into the Calliope barrage. Triple 2-2 now deployed in the field. Leningrad here. Does spot one of the landmines. Spots all the landmines. He sees the stuff popping up. Does get revealed by that landmine. Always feels weird how the Leningrad can get revealed by landmines. Does get revealed by that landmine.
We are coming under fire.
Jeep trying to find it. This Leningrad's definitely on a stealth mission. He sees the US player should see those landmines being revealed and gotta book it. AT gun set up a good path there. Fetch C2. Does not take out the Leningrad. Does throw a shot there on the Panther.
Destroyed another enemy.
Jeep has gone down. Does spot the landmines there. Take a bit of fire from the rifleman. Leningrad does manage to get camouflage. Short barrel transport sets on up. Very nice. Pershing point of view, but gotta be careful. Don't park on top of your landmines or else it may explode. Blows up the landmine underneath it. Very nice. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but it happened. Got the Bergen ticket. Does find a landmine, I believe. Taking some shots there from AT gun. Leningrad has gone down there. Best use the Bergen ticket to get that recovered.
The enemy is attacking in Petrol.
Most of the Bergen tickets trying to find these Leningrads, but no longer exists there. We now have the Calliope rocket barrage in. Another damage crit there onto the Panthers. Destroyed the engine crit down the short barrel transport and death crit. Pershing has taken some damage. The Henschel's being brought up in. Detonates a landmine, explodes on one engineer squad and severely wounds another. Pershing goes down. Engineers are alive. At least one squad of them. Good food streaming on in. Bergen T has gone down there. Double sniper in the slit trench, you monster. Gets an engine crit there of the sniper. Stuff is exploding.
Achtung, Panther battle groups are ready for requisition.
Let's see, he said he pressed wrong button. Oh, field repair rather than Allied War Machine. Charge active. Potion makers do fall back there. Fly through rocket barrage bringing on in. And does finish off the Panther there.
Fire from their armor.
Enemy unit down.
Another Leningrad has been deployed in the field. Got the other player's now gone for his Panthers. Another Pershing on the field.
Make it quick.
5 rocket barrage shooting on in.
We're Johnny on the spot. 50 Jeep is deployed.
Forward supply station secure.
Enemy unit down.
Petrograd has gone down. Best use of working to get that recovered. We do have a pair of henschels being brought on in, or henschel loiters, Overwatch actions. We got the Kettlegrad here, spotted by the Pershing. Providing some good spotting for the henschels.
Losing ground out here. Enemy unit down.
We are winning this battle.
Kettlegrad takes some fire there, does get the button. Doesn't want to mines be detonated, and another Kettlegrad has gone down. Best use Birkin to get that
We have a
recovered.
secured sector under attack.
And of course, got the button bug, so now it's firing fully automatic. Panthers breaking the way forward. Henschels will provide some good fire support for them. Does take a second time to shot there.
Enemy unit.
One of the Panthers do go down. Does take some good AT gun shots up here as well. That's a triple vet AT gun. Sorry, I hit my microphone. So that was a lot of good damage on the Panther. This Panther looks like a little escape on out of there. Incendiary grenade onto the snipers. They're probably dead. Another strafe. Does take out one of these Panthers. More henschels. Takes out another catch and clearing station. They have plenty of munitions to bring in some more henschels, but they're running out of VPs. We gotta decapture this one. It's been constant. Some of these aircraft are actually getting shot down by the small arms fire. But with this VP still being secured, Panther goes down. Vet's 3 AT gun being very good. But slowly whittled down. A couple PS shots there. Vet 3 AT gun does get decrewed. Pershing now advancing. AT gun, British AT gun does get the kill. Not a whole lot left for him. Nor for him. Another pair of Panthers. Here comes another fly through rock barrage. Panthers pushing their way forward. Got the Pershing here, nothing threat to the VPs. Here comes another pair of henschels.
The enemy has struck. We have destroyed an enemy unit.
And that is the end of the replay. This Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. I do have time for one more replay for tonight. I just need to make another restroom break. Please give me one moment. Let me know if you guys want to see a 1v1 or 2v2. One v one sounds good. I'll just delete that other one, which was not that one. It was this one. Let's see. Let's do this one, since the other one involves the same player. Greetings everyone, and Great here. Another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the right side as the US Forces, we got Death Machine. Spawn on the left side as the Pounds Elite Forces, we got Lady Boy 86, who's gone for the Shimwagens.
Listen here.
Double engineer opener. Barracks will be built shortly. First squad of Grenadiers on the field. Second and third are probably on the way. It's a Jeep. Beep beep, it's a Jeep. Ready to go for... trying to think of another rhyme before Jeep. Only thing I think is sheep. But that doesn't make any sense, because that would be a bit cheap to make that sort of joke.
Engineers, eyes and ears.
Fuel sector now being captured on up.
Jeep is up and good to go.
Jeep's been deployed on the field. And it looks like both Grenadiers heading down over here. Nothing's going across the culvert. Engineers are heading down south. I'm going to try to bit of wire, or we're going to try to capture the sector. Cast too much advanced wars. Keep on to say property. Actually, I was thinking it's going to be a wire this way, but it's going for wire this way. That's interesting. Jeep over here. Shimwagen will spot this, I believe. Will not wire off that little bit there. Oh, the Jeep decides to drift around to engage the units.
Too hot! Taking fire!
Another squad of riflemen on the field. Grenadiers do get inside this garrison. Does get some rounds onto him. More rifle squad heading down south.
Jeep has heavy contact!
We do have this Shimwagen here. Over here, Grenadiers moving around, trying to engage. Jeep passing severe amount of damage. Needs to get some repairs going.
Engineers, eyes and ears, ladies.
Grenadiers do push across the creek. The engineers going to be trying to decapture this point. This is a cutoff sector.
Here, stay!
Taking a bit of damage there. More damage.
Engineers ready for the fight.
Other engineers are way up there.
Eyes on me. Rifle squad has the objective.
Rifle squad does capture the munitions sector.
Rifle squad on point. Able company has the point.
Another rifle squad deployed in the field.
We are in the shade right now! Fire!
Rifle squad does inside the garrison. The Grenadiers took a bit of damage there. Got this rifle squad straight forward as well. Of course, got this Grenadier firing away.
Infantry squad lost.
Oh! We lost one of his engineers way up here. Not paying close enough attention to that. We do now have this Grenadier squad does fall back. Jeep needs repairs.
Losing a fuel point.
Those are going to just try to run back a little bit there. Got two rifle squads providing some good fire support.
Recon ready.
Jeep are getting repaired on up. This Grenadiers trying to go for this munitions sector. As Grenadiers have not taken any serious damage. This one's behind some good heavy cover as well.
Observation posts report we are losing a sector.
Our squad takes some damage there.
We're getting speed up!
Jeep getting nice and repaired on up. Hasn't taken too much damage there. Pen's gonna be on some good heavy cover. This one could eye from this sector.
Losing
This
ground.
Rifle Squad slowly being whittled down. And this Rifle Squad will need to be falling back soon. Both these Rifle Squads need to fall back. He only has 2 Rifle Squads field. Rebuilt the Engineer. And there is now a support weapon center into a sniper. This guy needs to fall back. 1 guy remaining.
Wheels and trees, standing by.
US player in full retreat. Only thing on the field right now is this guy over here. Captured the safe munitions sector.
We're losing a strategic sector.
Able Company has the point.
Panzer Grenadiers do get a bit of damage or receive a bit of damage from
Ready
the
to go.
Jeep. Backing off over here into the
Supply
base
lines are
MG.
broken.
Not a great
We have
path.
territory cut off from supply. Forward
Not sure why he
supply
went
lines are
that
broken.
way.
Taking head.
US player's not in a good position there. Low on munitions, low on fuel. I wonder how his munitions been low this entire game. There has to be a landmine somewhere. Where did he spend all his munitions on? Oh, flamethrower. But still should have received more munitions so far this game. I suppose if you only had this point captured and spend what 6 minutes, yeah, maybe only he ever had enough munitions for this single flamethrower. No, he had this sector captured on up. Not sure. There's got to be U.S. landmines somewhere. Sniper get a shot there. Pen's gonna just push way forward.
Rifle Squad has the objective.
No shot there. Thought there would be a shot.
Rifle squad taking fire. I captured forward on.
VP now captured. Got these Pen's gonna push way forward. Shimwagen
We are
advancing.
losing a sector.
Immediately trying to decapture the point. Panzergrenadiers are seeing quite a bit of fire, literally.
Losing ground out there.
We do also have now the Panzer Support Command. I wonder if this is going to be for Short Barrel Panzer IV. Let's find out. Could be for light ATF track. US players pull out a 30 cal. I guess he's really trying to hold the line over here. I think got done researching that may have been the
Supply lines are
upgrade
broken.
for the
Territory
Panzer
cut
Support
off.
Command.
Get another built in there.
Very little damage on that Shimwagen. Would assume a full burst like that would at least do a bit more.
Sniper ready for battle.
The Axis hold the initiative.
I have a feeling this is going to be the short-barreled Panzer IV. We'll just have to keep an eye on the map.
Recon, it's ready.
Bravo! They keep fucking coming.
We're ready.
A little bit
They're
damage
going
on the
after a fuel
engineers.
point. One of ours.
Rifle Squad is engaged. Listen up.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Objective.
Composition B is in. Troops can now make sticky bombs.
Oh, he does not have short-barreled Panzer IVs. He does have access to Hotchkisses instead. Okay, was not expecting that. So we got a early Hotchkiss, but on field.
They're taking
I have
one of
no
our
idea if the
points.
armor-piercing rounds of the 30 cal can engage the Hotchkiss. Probably not.
Team ready.
Hotchkiss getting some good damage there. 30 cal does get out of the garrison. Shimwagen now advancing.
Rifle Squad has contact. Engineers taking aim.
Engineers take a bit of damage. Hotchkiss heading up north. He does have another Warframe upgrade and the extended barrel as well. But he doesn't really need the extended barrel at this moment. Does make the gun pretty reliable. He also did not need to send up the Hotchkiss up there. It was a pretty easy fight. He did not need to spend time there. Hotchkiss now engaging the rifleman. Does get a direct hit. Many good hits there. And here comes Warframe Barrage on to the 30 cal. Very nice. I assume that's on the 30 cal. Yes, it is.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
The building has a pretty nice skylight now. 30 cal repositioned to this window now, taking some more losses. 30 cal just needs to get on out of there. Over here, do not have a supply yard. He may be eyeing for a motor pool relatively soon to deal with the Hotchkiss. He's not selected doctrine. He can also go for airborne, which will cost a bit of munitions to get out of recoilless rifles. Or, excuse me, or he can go for a ranger, which may be an option. Be a bit heavy in the manpower as well. I know the US player is just not in a great position, to say the least. Probably should get out a motor pool as soon as he can, just at least get M1AT gun going. Sniper just got efficiency 1. Seemed pretty early for kills. Good shot there. He could try wiping out this rifleman. Hotchkiss heading up north. Ford HQ here as well. US player has well landmine there. Looks like a landmine has been detonated there recently. The cutoff stick has been decaptured. 30 cal engaging this Panzergrenadier. He does fall back there. Oh, telephone pole. I love ragdoll physics. Warframe and Barrage raiding on in. Of course, like any Warframe, its accuracy is not great.
And that's the ball game. Construction finished.
Another landmine there, so we do have 2 landmines this region. 3. Engineers trying to engage the Panzergrenadiers poorly. You also have this rifle squad kept this field sector. Hotchkiss and Shimwagon and Rutala trying to pursue it. US sniper way over here. Hotchkiss rolling some misses there. I don't think we've heard Sticky Bomb research just yet. Wait, he didn't go for a motor pool. He went straight for a tank depot.
We have a secured sector under attack.
He does also have Sticky Bombs research as well. Gets a good hit there. Gets the engine right there. We do have this point being decaptured. We haven't seen what doctrine the Panzer Lead player's gone for.
Lost a unit. They're all dead.
They lost a squad somewhere. What squad? I'm not sure. He has
Hitting
one
of our
rifleman on the
forward
field, so he may have lost a
trying to
rifle
take our
squad somewhere.
territory. To all units,
Heals.
light vehicles may now advance and capture territory.
Light vehicles can capture is
They're
going
hitting
for the
one of our
Clive P
forward
line.
emplacements, trying to take our territory.
Schimwagen, if it's gone for tank hunter, can place a landmine underneath the Jeep.
They're hitting one of our forward
Does get a bit of volley
emplacements,
there.
trying to take our
Hotchkiss being pursued
territory.
by the rifleman. Damage correctly on the Schimwagen. Sticky Bomb does connect on the Schimwagen.
Engineer unit lost.
Warframe Barrage raiding on in. It's fully immobilized, but I think
We
it's
have a
also
secured
bulletproof,
sector
so I don't have to
under
worry about
attack.
it going down until it gets off munition,
Enemy unit down.
until the stick bomb gets off cooldown, which it does get off cooldown there. It does get fully destroyed there. Oh, the Jeep! The Jeep decaptured the church! I forgot they can do that with the light vehicle capture. Grenadiers do get forced them back. Fort HQ now gone.
We're losing a munitions point.
Taking rifle fire.
30 cal set them up, firing a volley there onto the Panzer Grenadiers. Got a landmine being, or not landmine, a booby trap being established there, so he's gone for Scorched Earth. Which also means his Schimwagen can lay down some incendiary traps. Got 52 on the sniper now, at 4 kills.
Just point us at him, ready to take the field.
Gone for an M10. Maybe I might just go for a Sherman tank. We got all the structures meant for Panthers. Incendiary mortar does burn up the sniper a little bit there. Full retreats there. Booby trap here
Down to
triggered.
300 points.
Does eat a little bit of damage there. And the extra guy decides to walk an explosion.
Losing ground out there. Enemy unit down.
Looks like the Schimwagen does go down. Cal gets a good volley onto that Panzer Grenadier. The other one's pushed way forward.
Yeah, recon.
Jeep could go down. Another Panzer Grenadier does get suppressed. Mortar half track iron for barrage on this 30 cal. Flamethrower and rifle squad force back to this Panzer Grenadier.
Hold the location. We're taking hell here. We're under fire. Sam,
Lost a Jeep out there.
Jeep does go down. 30 cal gets decrewed.
We're losing ground out there.
Has the point.
To push way forward. Got the rifle squad
Hitting one
decapturing
of
the
our
munitions
forward
sector.
emplacements, trying to take our territory.
Another M10 deployed in the field. Rather than saving up for a Sherman.
They're hitting one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory.
And Shrek hitting this fuel cache. Observation post. Looks like the Panzer Grenadiers may got crushed up a little bit there.
We have a secured sector.
Looks like that
under
shot was a
attack.
little bit lit. And that Panzer Grenadier will escape on out of there. This Panzer Grenadier is behind light cover. The rifle squad is behind some heavy cover. Flame Engineers
Enemy
taking severe
unit
damage.
down.
And over here, do now have the STG
Losing
squad.
ground out
Looks like
there.
may have found a landmine and the 30 cal. Sniper heading over here.
Fuel
Engineers
point is being seized.
getting some good damage on the Panzer squad. It wasn't paying close enough attention. Sniper could finish it off. He's trying to get a shot onto it.
Enemy unit
And does wipe
down.
him out. And now we've got the pair of Panthers on the field. Rifle squad does fall back.
Someone call the cavalry.
War machine is raring to go.
Allied
Losing
war machines now
munition
available, which should be useful against the Panthers. He has one usage of it available for munitions wise.
Gassed up and good to go.
Couple landmines here can come very nice in case the Panthers overextend.
Sector being captured.
Sniper reporting. That's it. Trying to flush me out.
Sniper killed in action.
Oh, well, sniper went down. May have ran into the 2-2.
Loaded for bear.
30 cal heading to the VP now.
Take cover. Construction detail. Our work is done. Eyes on me.
No casualty clearing station at the moment, so these or triage center, so that rifle squad will not get healed on up. 2-2 heading up north. We'll force back to 30 cal, no problem. We'll probably get fully wiped by the Panther. The Panther was not needed. Sniper does get spotted there. Panther is heading down south.
Losing ground out there.
Rifle squad is being engaged!
It doesn't appear to be a landmine moment. Remember, it's also Panzer Elite, so hard for Panzer Elite players to lay down landmine.
They're going after one of our munitions points.
Got some landmines here, which could be found by the Panthers. Third M10 on the build queue, on the field.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
STG squad could get some good damage. Firing some mortars there on that landmine. I wonder if he ever spotted it. When was last? Oh wait, I misread your comment. When was last sniper landmine? I think that was last week.
Let's put some fear
Of course.
into 'em.
Got triple M10 push way forward.
Casualties being reported.
Engineers get wiped on out. Sniper fires from ground.
Enemy unit down.
Panzer Grenadiers do get wiped on out. Two engaging the rifle squad. Gets good damage here. We've got this 30 cal. Does get picked off by the Panthers.
Make it quick. Ready to get in there. Let's get in there.
M10 now deployed on the field. So we've got quadruple M10 trying to hunt down this 2-2. One good hit there. The 2-2 will go down. Try and blitz on out there. Goes out control.
Enemy unit down.
Panthers over here. Got the sniper here. Does get shot there in the STG squad. Another 30 cal here. He's been pulling out a decent amount of 30 cals, hasn't he? Panzer Grenadiers now getting forced on the back.
Begin armored operations.
Just point us at him. Cav is on the ground. Gas stopped and good to go.
Our front lines are collapsing.
Rifle squad has the objective. I have everything.
Sniper moving
Supply
around.
lines are broken.
So we've got 5 M10s in the field. Got a Panzer Strike squad here, which could be crushed really badly. Gotta keep on moving. Panzer Grenadier squad does fall back there. These M10s could push forward. We get some good rearmor hits. Landmine's been detonated. Main gun short crit there. Allied War Machine is active. He almost has enough options for field repair if he wants to follow up. One Panther does go down.
Enemy unit down.
He has also built a 6th M10, so now there's 6 M10s in the field.
We're losing ground out there.
Damage and crit there, taking some severe damage. Allied War Machine has ended, and looks like the Panzer League player has back the game. Yep, looks like the Panzer League player has back the game entirely.
Enemy unit down.
This is Anchorage saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. As I mentioned beforehand, that's going to be my last replay for tonight. I feel like my voice is starting to go out, so everyone, thank you for watching, have a good evening, and get some good